quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Wait, did it change up? Is it light up yet? Better find out better. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. The immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now, Brashard Smith. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Okay, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams to throw on 3rd. On target to Moore. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Gain 15 there.
That's good.
And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Secured by Burden on the slant. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. This is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. And that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Ready?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
How many times do defenders hear and their coaches read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. Red. 33. Yellow. Check. Hut.
Throw here, third down. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL. In all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by his back Smith. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Williams from the gun. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams on 1st down. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Watch out, watch out.
First down, they'll run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Another carry for him. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Will Lutz
on to attempt the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick by Lutz is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
Yellow, 43.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40. Cut.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Blue strike. Red. Yellow. Red. 38. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers tie it up late in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-6 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. They'll run here from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts him.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams set to pass. Diving right side. Got it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. In the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and everyone...
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Bears.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. 10-2 more onto the score. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams, and armchair quarterback's the life partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Smith, 52 blue. Cut.
Hand off to the back. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help there. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Red, shot, black 40. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Blaster. Blue, 32. Ready.
Young on the play action. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie things up at 14.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Get an even 40 out of that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
To number 87, Luther Burden. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Williams. At the sideline, and he's got more. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Slam left.
Smith. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to Smith. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes like that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 22 red, 38. Cut.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. This is Legette working the left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Drill. 52. Ready. 45. White. Cut.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Panthers.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one couple of defenders there to bring him down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Set, ready. Drill, grip, 60 red. 60 red. Red, yellow. Set,
They're going play action. Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He's able to get the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Black 40. Striker, 3, set.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down throw by Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, Williams escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of that close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He fields it from the 8. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow, 22. Black shot. Ready.
Play action now, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ready.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Down. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets his tight end on the corner route. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Real green. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. All the way outside. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Watch out now. Black 40.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Got it. Black off. Here we go. 50, green.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To throw is Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 9-point advantage. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Panthers 21.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Ball red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Set to kick off.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
15 yards
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Williams. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that leaves them with a decision to make on fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and it's incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
A gain of 3 yards.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Vegas!
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. To throw, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
To the air on first down, Young. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Working quickly here. It's Young to throw here on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
15 yards on the
They'll take a hurry up here.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here's Young on first and 10. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. That's good for a Panthers first.
That's another
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Blue striker. You yellow. White. Red, cycle.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Come on, set. Yellow, claws, red. Red, yellow.
And going play action. Young. He's got it near the 10. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla. Really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
42. Bears 31. Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense to the line fast.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This plays a design run. Nice. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there.